Hey, I won't complain about this wind. No way. It feels pretty good. Kind of hot outside. This wind's got a nice breeze. But it's Monday. Yes, I know garden update didn't come out yesterday. But y'all, we were on a roll. We completed the chicken coop. All but the nesting boxes. They're so young. I'm not worried about the nesting boxes, which is going on the outside. So be looking for, today's Monday. I'll film this evening and I'll post it in the morning of Buddy giving you the grand tour of the chicken run and the chicken coop and what all he did. It's amazing. It is truly amazing. But I have a couple announcements to make before we go and look at the garden, okay? And I also found some creatures this morning out there, and I left them. I know you think I left them because I want to show them to you, and then I want to show you how I, get rid of them. My famous word, eradicate. But the hula hoop. Send your videos in on Wednesday, Lippy's birthday. We're going to have a little fun video of just everybody that's participated with some good rock and roll music. And we're just going to celebrate my birthday with all of us hula hooping. Let's just say some of the ones I have got in has cracked me up. And they're not all hula hoops either, y'all. I'll tell you that much. But I decided to practice and practice and practice more. I'm no better today than I was 4 days ago. I just don't think I got the movement in me no more. But before we head to the garden, there's going to be 2 pictures. The first one is going to be the harvest from this morning. The second one is showing you what I did with some of that harvest. I'm loving the garden, guys. It's struggling. It's small, but it is blessing us every day. Every day. I couldn't be more thrilled. But like I said, we have some intruders. Not the intruders I like to have. So, I'm going to grab my coffee. I'm going to grab this tripod thing and let's go. We're going to start at the entrance, walk. Most of you know where everything's at. But you'll see the things that's starting to kind of die away. But the peppers are starting to come on. But on the way, I'm going to show y'all something. I think y'all can remember. Remember when we dug out that big hole around the water spigot that we found in the yard? And as I was digging, I found like, 50 bricks? Well, it was a hole. And some of the seed trays that had little dirt and things like that dried up, I just dumped them in there so I could wash them and put them up. Well, we had a surprise. And we've left it alone. But I am going to have to dig it up and move it to a proper place. But that's the first thing we're going to see on our way to the garden. Can you see that? That is a tomato. What kind? We don't know. But guys, it is sitting in this hole that we've had to leave open so we can find where these wires go that connects to this faucet. And there it stands, all in its glory. Cucumbers are still producing. They're taking a toll now with this heat. And I'll show you. You can see. There's a little blistering. Here's a little bit up here. But y'all, I'm getting 6 to 7 cucumbers a day. And here are the Abe Lincolns. I got a bee right here. They're doing fine. I'll back up. And this is a big boy tomato. Remember I told you Buddy got me this big boy and a better boy. And then here is those long red slims from Mr. Eddie. So I think that one was just kind of a reject. I think they're supposed to be elongated. Okay, right here is our Hoss Tool Celebrity. Y'all, I've got to tie it. I've never seen a celebrity do this. So either Mo helped me mix the seeds up, or this thing is gone crazy. And it is loaded. It is loaded with tomatoes. And then this one here is the Hoss Tool Chef Orange. It is absolutely delicious. Let me take y'all around. Hang on. Look at that tomato. Low acidic and probably one of the sweetest tomatoes you'll taste. But this is the Hoss Tool. It's Chef, I'm trying to think, Chef something. You'll find it's the only one that's orange and it says Chef something. There's my butterfly bush that Mr. Danny and Miss Wanda gifted me. Me and Wanda got one the same day. Okay, now we're back at the, the paste tomatoes. Well, I'm getting about one a day. That's that elongated big one. It's not that cherry is what I call it. Remember, the cherry ones has caused me a lot of headache, and I pulled 2 of them here. And here's the cherry one. Remember, I pulled one that was really bad, and these seem to be doing okay. There's one will be ready tomorrow. They're larger than a cherry now, but not much. Okay, here's the cool jalapenos. I don't know if I can get my hand, there you go. I don't know if you can see or not for that basil. That's that tomato leaf that, look, there it goes. It's loaded. But see, that's that funny cherry tomato I was telling you about. Y'all, them things have been a pain in my you know what. Now, y'all pay attention to this basil and wait till the end of the video. But make sure you pay attention. All right, let's come down here. And this is my homestead tomatoes from Hoss Tool. There's one peeking up in there. Look at all of these. I just need them to turn. They're tucked everywhere, y'all. Oh, more basil. Gotta pay attention. Y'all pretty well know what I'm gonna announce. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? We have banana peppers. The kids came today. Yeah, they harvest them for me. From plant to mouth. And here's a bell. The bells are finally coming on. Now I did get, was it 3 I think in the photo that I showed y'all? I believe it was 3. And this is that bandina tomato that Mr. Eddie gave us. It's doing great. I'm starting to see blooms. Oh, the grandkids missed this, y'all. Look, they missed some of these banana peppers. Oh, and there's another bandina tomato. I just noticed that. I forgot I had that back there. I gotta tie it up. Oof. Okay, let me set my coffee down. Okay, here we go. The zucchini. It's starting to thin, as you can see. So I've got one zucchini here left on this one. There's a couple of more wanting to bloom. Oh, I see 3 or 4. Okay, so we've got probably 4 or 5 left. But it's starting to finally thin. And here's a squash. Let's see what we've got. We got one right there. That's about all on that plant. But I think I've got a couple in here. Yeah, here we go. I've got, let me see if I can get down in here. Can y'all see those? There's 2 there. Ooh, there's 2 more down there. But I harvested, I think, 2 that was in the picture. Oh, look at this. There's one tucked in there. And this is the other zucchini. Now, it's loaded. It is still loaded down in there. I know the sun is keeping y'all from seeing well. And then that's the other squash. And y'all, let me see if I can bring this in. We got us a little sunflower. Don't know how, but we have us a little sunflower. Okay, I'm gonna stand back and just give y'all a visual. You can see the sun is starting to wear. We've had some heat. But like I said, you know, I've harvested every day. Okay, now we're gonna go to the herb. There's the zinnia. And you remember the little cherry tomato? I picked this morning. I think the plate's on there. I believe it is. It shows the tomatoes. If not, I may find one that I took last night. But y'all, this thing stays loaded and the kids come and pluck it and eat it. And then here is, we don't know, remember? At first I thought it was that Italian, but I'm starting to question that. I don't know. It's producing. Everything is now wanting to try and turn. So it won't be long. We'll be able to find out what that is. But it's loaded, no problems. The parsley, I've just about cleaned it all out. I'm talking about cleaned it out. We did add some soaker hoses temporary to kind of keep things going. The oregano's taking a hit here, but it's not taking a hit in the full shade. Lemon balm, I'm glad I took the big hunks out because it's blistering, guys, which is not a problem because I can cut this down and cover it. It'll come right back without the blisters. The lavender, still doing good. That one, not so much because it's getting a lot of sun. And now, let me show y'all what the heat here is doing. Okay, in this bed, if y'all are familiar with mint, most of you are, it thrives in heat, okay? But yeah, there's something about this heat. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna trim this mint all the way back. And I'm gonna put it in a pot, and I'm putting it in full shade. That's going to tell me, because this bed here is in the shade 12:30, 1 o'clock. But it's blistering it. So I'm going to put it in full shade. Something tells me that's going to be my key. I have never seen mint burn. Never. It's my very first time to see mint burn. And it's burning. Okay, here we go. I think there is one on there. All right, hang on, I'm gonna set the camera. Hey, can y'all see this? I spotted these this morning on my tame jalapenos. I can't have this. Now I've got about 3 stuck on this piece of tape so I could show y'all. Now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna spray with. When I start seeing bugs, this is what I use. And I'm gonna come down, see if I can angle the camera, and I am going to spray, shake it up. I don't know if I can angle it just right. Yeah, I can. And I'm gonna spray down around each plant. I'll have to do that when I can set this camera down and use 2 hands. And I'm gonna spray it around each of the plants. Here's our strawberry patch. The grandkids had a little snack while they were out here. But hey, like I said, we are amazed with it. And there's the loquat. It's growing like crazy, y'all. Oops. All right, here is the watermelon. We have a couple of melons showing. They're doing great. It's odd. It's in the shade, guys. Cantaloupe doing amazing. I haven't seen a cantaloupe yet. I see a whole lot of blooms. But we do have watermelon. Okay, this is called a white eggplant. And I actually have one. Where did it go? Here it is down here. Let me see if I can get the camera. Can y'all? There it is. I also see a few ants on it. See that? Oh, there is ants all over it, guys. I'm gonna have to do something about that. But there's a little eggplant. There you go. There's the garden tour. There's the bugs. And y'all, let me tell you what. When those things hatch out, I never saw the eggs on the backside of no leaf. They had to have been hidden, is what I'm thinking, on that squash leaf right under it. And they just moved over. Because I always check under my leaves, because that's when you'll see the little bitty eggs. And that's where you can, get them gone before they hatch. Obviously, I miss these. But I haven't seen them anywhere else. But at least I got this patch. So that means twice a day I'll be out really examining. But it doesn't surprise me. Up until now, we had had no problems. I was shocked at my own self, because in the South, you're going to have problems. And you don't want that. But let's get to the basil. I think it was when I went down to see Wanda and Danny. That's when the new AC unit was being put in, like March. Remember, my trip was cut short, like 24 hours. I had to come back. Anyway, Jan at Not a Real Farm said something in reference to, I make good pesto. Well, Lippy says, well, I make good pesto. And Wanda says, maybe we need a pesto contest. So it had been a joke. Well, it didn't turn into a joke, y'all. This is a collaboration. And I had said June 1st, so I'm not too far off. So this is an announcement. But here's the deal. Your pesto has to be made, video sent, Monday the 13th. Make sure I'm right. Yep, the 13th. So this little collaboration, and it's 2 YouTube channels, okay? So we can spread it out. So this is going to be for any YouTube channel that wants to participate. Make a pesto video. Just send me the link, and I'm going to add it to the collaboration. I think this is going to be fun. And if it ends up just being Wanda, Jan, and I, it's Wanda, Jan, and I. Because it's been like a running joke. But Jan, I'm coming for you. My pesto will knock your socks off. And you know you got socks on because, I mean, you up in like the Antarctic. You in Canada. It cold. Didn't you say you had a fire going this morning? Just saying. So, be careful when you make my pesto. Your socks gonna go slap off. She deserved that one, y'all. She deserved it because she was poking, poking about the pesto. Y'all, she's got a hell of a channel. She does. You got to check it out. And a dome that will just make you go, wow. I didn't know you had to have one of those kind of domes. Like a high tunnel dome for where she's at. But just amazing. Inside and out. Never knew you could grow what she's growing. Dealing with the cold temps that they deal with. So, but anyway, Monday, any channels that want to make a pesto, send the link, and I'm going to add it to the collaboration. And I want everyone, because right now basil's coming out, everybody can watch these pesto recipes and make it. Because no two pestos are alike. And that was what brought this to the forefront. Pesto is not like opening a jar of peanut butter. Okay, well, there's a little difference between a Jif or a whatever. Pesto, no two are alike. I don't care if you followed the same recipe. No two are alike. That's because also the basil that you're going to be using. Just saying. And the olive oil. Just saying. I like to poke at the bear too. All right, y'all, I got to upload. I got to get this thing posted. It's like 3:15, 3:30 in the afternoon. I got to go check on the chickens and get supper going. So here's the garden update. And the collaboration. Am I missing anything? Oh, yes. And have your hula hoop videos in, y'all, by Tuesday, tomorrow night at midnight. So I can get it posted. Okay, 'cause I'm going to try to get it uploaded by noon on Wednesday, the 8th. And we can just play it over and over and over. Y'all, it's freaking hilarious. It is hilarious, okay? All right, I will see y'all tomorrow on the chicken run and chicken coop. Mr. Buddy will do that video. I'll upload it tomorrow, and you'll be able to see the beautiful work that he did on a very small budget. Stay safe, stay well, and as always, God bless. See y'all tomorrow.